Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को हार मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ छोड़ना, who asked you, live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। We live our life at three levels. One is at the body level, second is at the mind level, and third is at the eye level. Three of them. And we have to have a perfect balance among these three. If we take only one too much and other two are neglected, our life cannot be a balanced life. Therefore, when Nachiket reached at the feet of or at the doorstep of Yamaraj, and he was blessed by Yamaraj with the three boons. So if we are asked, what do you want? See? So our problem will be, or rather, our wants will be depending upon where we are buried. See? If a frustrated, miserable, tortured daughter-in-law is asked by Bhagavan, Beta, what do you want? What will be her demand? Bhagavan, Sasu maa ko utha. See? So when we are asking, we must be clear as to where we are, what we are. And every aspect of our personality is essential. Therefore, Nachiket asks the first boon with reference to the body. Tisro ratri yavadasit gruhe me anashnan brahman atitir namasya namaste estu brahman swasti me astu tasmat prati trin varan vranishva. This is what Yamaraj told. Ki hey Brahman, hey Namasyaha, O worthy of respect and reverence, you remained in my place for 3 nights without taking anything, so you have done the tapasya. See, tapasya is the first technique by which we can convert the problems into challenge. See, if we are not ready to go through tapasya, nothing can be achieved. So the first thing, through the character of Nachiket, we are told life must be an expression of tapasya. Now what is the tapasya? Now those who are the victims of yoga, they know in case of the niyam sadhana, yama, niyama, asana, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. In that niyam sadhana, Patanjali Maharshi says, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhanani, Niyamaha. So the third one is tapas. Now what is the tapas? Is tapas torturing the body or what it is? See, tapas is a technique by which we are able to invoke self-confidence in oneself. See? But normally, what is understood by tapas? Oh, I follow Ekadashi, or I do Shivaratri, I don't eat this, I have given up that. That is not tapasya. See, what we have learned, remember this basic, spiritual life is a continuous process of learning from every single experience of our day-to-day life. If that is not achieved, we are deceiving ourselves under the disguise of spiritual life. Therefore, tapasya. Now one example I'll tell you what is really meant by tapasya. When we go and listen to satsang like this, or we go for the retreat, and retreat it is very intense. In a day there are 4 sessions and you have to be fully involved. No other gossip about the world. And therefore we get inspired. Okay, I will go now, and then from tomorrow, after I reach home, I will start getting early in the morning at 4 o'clock and then do meditation. Enough of sleeping. We get spiritual influenza. And then next day, 4 o'clock, sleep is over. But then our beloved mind comes to our help. You are now 75, not out. Your whole life you never got up so early. What difference it made? These Babajis are useless. They have no other business. Get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock. Is it afterwards Bhagwan is switch off or what? He is always available. Why 4 o'clock? And you go to sleep. Again, Kumbhakarna is invoked. Then, as usual, we wake up at 10 o'clock. And then the regrets begin. Today also I could not wake up in the morning. I don't know what happens to me. Do it once, twice, thrice. You come to a conclusion. This is not for me. Why? I can't do it. Then who will do it? Therefore, friends, what exactly happens in this process? Decision, knowledge. I will wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock. Action, I woke up but did not get up from the bed. And then again slept. So, my knowledge is disrespected by me in action. When our own knowledge is not respected by us, who will respect? And the net result is the self-confidence dies away. And when the self-confidence dies away, we can achieve nothing in life. See? How important it is. So we have to respect our knowledge in our action. So, here Nachiket came for a purpose. And what was the purpose? My father told me, go to Yamaraj. Now I don't know what for I am here. So for 3 nights, he did not sleep. He was reflecting on what is the purpose of my being a son to my father. See? I, the son, is it an excretion of the father or a child of the father? See, my friends. And therefore, he starts reflecting for 3 nights. He did not sleep. He wanted to know, what for father sent me here? What is the purpose? I don't know. Similarly, we are born here for what? To grow and die? Sasyami vimartyaha pachyate, sasyami va jayate punaha. He reflected on this issue for 3 nights. See? Nights we sleep. Now he who is awake 3 nights will also not sleep in the daytime. But our condition is, one lady goes to the doctor. Doctor Sahab, yes, I don't get sleep at night. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Okay, the doctor wants to take the history. Okay. What you do during the day? I sleep. Now what that doctor will do? He will commit suicide. This is our issue. We are living only because we don't have the ability to die. See? Sasyamiva bhartyaha pachyate. Like the grass we grow, like the grass we perish. Is this all life? He started reflecting on this. And after that, he came to a conclusion when the opportunity came. What you want? See? What for we are human beings? Ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithunancha, 4 things. Eating, sleeping, sense of insecurity, and procreation. If this is all that we understand life is, God will correct his mistake. And in the next life, we will be sent back to the pig. See? This cannot be the only purpose, being human beings, unless you are the descendants of Darwin. Darwinically speaking, we are animals. But Vedantically speaking, we are not animals, we are human beings. See, friends. Therefore, Nachiket fulfills his first obligation at the body level. And therefore, he will be asking the boon, what he wanted. In the 10th mantra, he says, Shanta sankalpas sumana yathasyar vitamanyu gautamo mabhimrutyo tvat prasrushtam mabhivaded pratita etat trayanam prathamam varam vrune. Sir, you asked me to ask for the 3 boons, so this is my first boon. What is that? My father, see how intelligent he asked. My father should lose his anger and again come back to his Shanta Sankalpaha. He was so disturbed, so angry, and under that impulse of the anger, he cursed me, go to death. See, friends, Arjuna asked this question in the 3rd chapter. He says, Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Hey Varshneya, hey Vrishni Kulotpanna Bhagwan Sri Krishna, kindly tell me, although unwilling, as if compelled by somebody, we go the wrong way. What is that? In reply to this, Bhagwan Krishna says, Kama esha, Krodha esha, Rajo Guna Samudbhavaha, Maha Ashanaha, Maha Papma, Vidhenamiha Vairidam. It is under the compelling force of the desire, alias anger. See? Papam charati purusha. Whenever we are under the influence of the desire, there are 2 options. Either the desire is fulfilled or the desire is not fulfilled. When the desire is not fulfilled, unfulfilled desire expresses as anger. And fulfilled desire expresses as greed. This is what Bhagavan says toward the end of Bhagavad Gita. Trividham narakasedam dwaram nashanam kama krodhas tatha lobhaha tasmad etatrayam tyajet. These 3 are the gateways to hell. Kama, krodha and the lobha. When I was talking to some school children, so one child asked a question, Swamiji, yes, why there are 3 gateways to the hell? And how many gateways to the heaven? I said, because in this hell gateway there is a lot of rush. In heaven gateway there is hardly anybody. We are all the victims of Kama, Krodha, Lobha. And once we are under the influence of the desire, we will go to any extent. And what extent? Maha Ashanaha. Desires can never be fulfilled. You fulfill one desire, second is standing in the queue. Fulfill the second, third is there. It cannot be fulfilled. Friends, try this technique. We have to remember in our own mind, have the courage to draw a line thus far, not further. See, the immediate change will come in life. Thoda aur, how long? We have to draw this line. See, Maha Ashanaha. And when this desire becomes converted or perverted into anger, then what is the anger? Mahapapma. When a person is angry, he loses all sense of responsibility and starts behaving worse than an animal. See? These are the reasons because of which we go the wrong way in our life, knowing well. See, friends, therefore here only Kathopanishad clearly tells that yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya vridishritaha athamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. When we are transcending all the desires in our mind, then you are divine right now. You don't have to do anything. See, friends, similarly in the second chapter, when Arjuna asked this question, what is the secret of steady wisdom of the wise men? See? And Bhagavan Krishna replies to this question. So, he says, Sthita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava sthitadhi kim prabhasheta kimasita vrajeta kim. A man of steady wisdom, what is the meaning of meditation for him? Now see, the meditation of a wise man and the meditation of the other wise man. Other wise man, meditation is competition. See, let us sit for meditation. Who can sit long? Simply sitting in one posture for a long period without movement, if that is meditation, all our murra buffaloes are the biggest meditator. They sit on the highway and do not move. Do what you have to do. See, friends, Bhagavan Krishna says, Yada sarva, he says, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmannevatmana tushtaha tida prajnastadochate. What is the secret of steady wisdom? Two things. Yada sarvan manogatan kaman prajahati. When a person do not entertain any desire, that doesn't mean he is in depression. Babuji, kya ho gaya? Pata nahi, since I am realized I am feeling very low. No. Atmanne vatmana tushtaha. You are at peace with yourself. See, friends, therefore, these are the necessities of our life. So here, Nachiket asked this boon that first, my father was very angry because I asked him. He was doing something wrong. See, friends, if even a younger or an ordinary person, a child, points out our wrongdoings, he is our guru. But then elderly people think, tumko kya aata hai? Chup. And this is exactly what happened. And by whom? Nachiketa's father, extremely rich, very much known He wanted his name and fame to be printed. So and so donated so much money for this thing. See? And in that anger, he cursed his son. So the son is not angry. He said, if you want me to go to hell, वहाँ देख लेंगे, तुम आ जाओ. No, he didn't say that. He said to Yamaraj, Shanta Sankalpa Sumana Yatha Syat. Let my father be freed from the impact of anger and let him cool down back to his natural state. Shanta Sankalpa Sumana Yatha Syat. Then Gautama Manyu Gautamo Mabhi Mrityo. And when you will allow me to go back to my father, see how intelligent he is. See? When you will allow me to go back to my father should recognize me as his son, not Are Bhoot aa gaya. Because when somebody comes back from the death, we have a doubt, isn't it? There was somewhere some death happened. And naturally people cry, this thing, that thing. So that lady, he was miserable and all that. So what can you do? Swamiji, Mama. I said, Mama, now keep cool. Have patience. There are many things. You look at your children, everything. Now you have got responsibility. Now you are two in one, mother as well as father. Don't lose your cool. No, but why he has got, I want him back. And when she was uncontrollable, I said, Mama, stop. I can bring him back in this same body. Should I bring? Yes. No, Swamiji, I don't mean that. Then what do you mean? अब पता नहीं कौन आता है वापस. See, friends, if you are listening to Kathopanishad, if you are listening to the evening lectures, and after this, also, if a passing thought of your death comes in your mind, you have only wasted your life. Nayamatma balahine labhyaha. This is not for those who are dropouts in life. See? Nachiket is a model for the seekers of truth. See? So, Vitamanyu Gautamo Mabhivrityu. So, let my father be free from the impact of anger. Then, Tvat Prasrushtam Mabhivadet Pratita. When you will send me back, he will recognize me in this manner. Etat trayanam prathamam varam rune. This is the first boon I ask you, O Bhagavan Yamaraj. Then the Yamaraj blesses. Yatha purastan bhavita pratita audalakir aruni mat prasrishtaha sukharatri shaita vitamanyuhu tvam dadrishyavan mrityu mukhat prayuktam pramukta. Yatha purastat bhavita pratita. As he was recognizing you as his son, he will continue to recognize you as his son, and that you have not died and the bhoot of the son has not come. So he will recognize as it is when I send you back. And he will hereafter sleep nicely. He will not be frustrated, he must be suffering, but now it will go away. And vitamanyuhu, all the anger from his heart will be completely dissolved. And he will recognize you as his son when you will go back and meet him. First boon was given. Now the second boon. I told you the three levels. First, the body level. We have responsibility towards our elders in this society. It is our necessity. We have to take care of them. Those who have got the genuine, they know they have got three threads. The three threads are the self-imposed bondage on oneself. We have to take the responsibility on ourselves. So the first thread is we have responsibility towards our parents, we have responsibility towards the society where we live, and third, we have responsibility towards ourselves. Our life must be an instrument through which the divine expresses. So here also the three things are asked. So after this was done, now for the society, for something higher in life, more than the body level, the student or Nachiket asked this question. Swarge loke na bhayam kincha nasti, na tatratvam na jaraya bibheti, ubhe tirtva ashanaya pipase, shokati go modate swarga loke. What is the heaven? Heaven is not a location that can be found out by GPS. Loka is an experience. What don't we say in the world of the politicians, in the world of the musicians, in the world of the lawyers or liars? So it is the field of experience. So what is the Swarga? Swarge loke na bhayam kinchanasti. Heavens are an experience of fearless existence. No fear. Now there are three causes of fear. First cause of fear is the body. Therefore, na tatratvam na jaraya biveti. For the body, the fear is old age and death. Then the case of prana, the fear is ashana pipase. Will I get good food or not? All the time thinking only about food. See, I go sometime to China. When I come back, the same thing people ask. Swamiji, you went to China? Yes. What food you eat there? Are yaar, I don't go there to eat food. But by the way, what is the food that you like the most? I said, they prepare a cockroach achar. Bada maja aata hai. Ashana pipasa. There is no other thing. Khana, khana, khana. See, I tell you the best way about food. All that is said in our scriptures, sattvic food, rajasic food, tamasic food, it is okay for dull people. But what is real food? Before eating food, don't think about food. While eating food, finish quickly in 3-4 minutes. Don't go to a Dr. Dikshit, 52 minutes. Khate raho, khate raho, khate raho. Finish in 5 minutes. After it is over, don't talk about food. Otherwise, the whole day, only the food. Such people even dream also food. See? Therefore, ashana pipase. Hunger, thirst, just fill it and over. Then, at the level of the mind, shokati go modate sargaloke. And shoka and moha, these two things, these are the causes which make us miserable in life. So what is the heaven? Heaven is an experience where there is freedom from old age and death, hunger and thirst, grief and delusion. That experience is called as the heaven. See, lokyate iti lokaha. And this experience we all have when we are in deep sleep. In deep sleep, there is no problem of old age and death, no problem of hunger and thirst, no problem of shoka moha. Therefore, keep sleeping. See? Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami. When you are sleeping to the world, you are awakened to yourself. But when you are not sleeping to yourself, then the world becomes very real. Therefore, shokatiyo modate svargaloke. Then what happens? He continues further. Sa tvam agnim swarga maddeshi mrityo prabruhi stvam shraddadhanaya mahyam swargaloka amrutatvam bhajante etadvitiyena vrune varena. Now he said that yagya swarga agni kindly addeshime, kindly teach me what karma, kanda, what yajna I should do so that I should be able to go to the heavens. So, prabruhi tvam shraddhadhanaya mayyam. Now here another important factor. If you want to change the problem into an opportunity, then this is the technique. Shraddhadhanaya mayam. We have to have faith in ourselves. See, what is called as faith in ourselves is called in other way as recognition of the grace of God. God's grace expresses in our heart as self-confidence or faith. See, by the God's grace, we come to satsanga. Tulsidas says, बिनु हरि कृपा मिले नहीं संता. बनता मिल जाता है, संता नहीं मिलता. See? So, by the God's grace, we come to satsanga. Now tell me, all of us are over here. Is it because of you or me? It is His grace that we are here. See? First grace is God's grace. Then second grace is the grace of the scriptures. Now how the grace of the scriptures come to us? When we go to satsang, other than the usual useless topics, we are given a vision to look within, enough of looking outside, and make the best of your life. So these scriptures tell us, here is the Shastra Krupa. So Ishwar Krupa, we have come to Satsanga. Shastra Krupa, we are getting an insight into our own being. And the third one is the Atma Krupa. Atma Krupa is, we have to now convert this information by proper interaction into one's experience. That is the Atma Krupa. And nobody can do for us. There is no proxy on the spiritual path. We have to live our life. We have to die our death. We have to practice our spiritual life. Nobody can do it for us. Therefore, this is the heaven. And etadvitiyena vrune varena. So, hey Yamaraj Maharaj, this is the second boon that I want. You have promised me, now give me the second boon. And Yamaraj says, yes. Prate bravimi tadume nibodha swargyam agrim nacheketa prajanan ananta lokapti mitho pradishtam vidhi tvametam vidnitam guhayam. Okay, my dear Nachiket, I shall tell you this Swarga Yagni, I know all the details. Therefore, te bravimi tadu me nibodha and Swargamagni. Ananta lokapti mitho pradishtham. And what is this heavens, Swarga, is Ananta loka. You will be living there eternally. See? Our sleep is a temporary heaven. But again, after sleep is over, again same rubbish begins. But this is Ananta Loka. You remain there eternally. And what is the heaven? We told you just now. Fearlessness. Fear from the old age and death. Fear from hunger and thirst. Fear from the delusion and grief. All these 6 types of fears, when they disappear, we are in the heaven. And these 6 fears are absent in the deep sleep. So here he says that you will get Ananta Lokapti, but it will not be temporary like sleep. You will be living dynamically in this world, but you will be living the heavenly joy in this very world. Pradishtam vidhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. And don't go to any particular place to go to heaven. Now come to this point which I am emphasizing. See friends, fear and joy, they are 2 conditions of our mind. Disturbed mind is fear. Undisturbed mind is joy. See? When we want something, that want is a desire, and that is a disturbance in the mind. And if we do not get what we want, we become more disturbed and angry. And when we get what we want, disturbances are quietened. When disturbances are quietened, we are happy. So our foolishness is, I wanted a cup of tea, I did not get, therefore I was disturbed and angry, but then I got a cup of tea and then I am happy. No, I am happy. And conclusion is what? When I had no tea, I was miserable. When I got tea, I am happy. Therefore, happiness has come from tea. It is here we go wrong. See, desires are the abscesses on the mind. Think. If there is an abscess on anywhere on your body, that part is painful, isn't it? It is not a normal condition. So we want to get rid of that. Exactly the same way. Now take an example to understand this desire. You must have experienced, I have experienced this, and from that I am telling you, not telling you from the books. I was going around our Narmada Ji, somewhere in Madhya Pradesh, and there were a lot of mud, and I had to go through that, there was no choice. So I lifted my khadav in my hand and walked through. And mud was almost more than the ankle deep. So after going, then washed my feet and went to an ashram where we are supposed to go. And I forgot about, in between a thorn has gone. So pain, but I can't do anything now. Then after that I forgot. Third day, I started limping. So my friend happened to be a doctor. He said, Swamiji, why are you walking like this? I said, this is the symptoms of realization. Swamiji, at least sometime you should be serious. I said, then what do I do? Tell me. There is something wrong. I said, oh, let it be. Why you worry? He said, no, this is not right. Show me. So he made me sit on the chair and I put my foot on the stool. And he saw, there is something gone inside. I'll remove it. I said, remove. He removed a thorn, almost 1 inch or little less than 1 inch. He said, it has come out completely. Then I asked him, now what next? He said, nothing. I said, then what will happen to that? He said, it will heal itself. Be attentive. That portion where the thorn has gone was swollen, painful, reddish, tender. What was that? That was the reaction of the tissue to the entrance of a foreign body, is it not? When a foreign body enters our body, the tissue reacts. What is the way? Remove the foreign body. Thereafter, we don't have to do anything for the tissue to come back to its natural state. If this example is clear, when anything enters our mind, which is a foreign body, what is the foreign body? Other than the mind, anything is a foreign body. Now it is easy to understand how the thorn enters the foot. But how the things enter the mind? The things enter the mind when we have given undue importance to anything or anybody in this world. That thing or body has entered our mind in the form of importance or value, positive or negative. Now, if we have given importance, we have to devalue that. But when we don't do that, we get disturbed. So what is the disturbance? Disturbance is entry of anything or being to which we have given value. Therefore, the mind tissue starts reacting. And that is called as the desire. And when the desire is there, we cannot be at peace. What is to be done? Okay, take a cup of tea, then take a cup of tea. Meaning what? Now that foreign body is removed. Why? We got the cup of tea. And we feel good. Maja aa gaya. Arey bewakoof, understand. See, friends, not knowing this, we think we are walking spiritual path. And then we want everybody to behave according to our rules. It can never happen. Therefore, here it is said, Prate Pravi, I tell you this, and where it is, Etam Nihitam Guhayam. Don't go for search of heaven in place. Heaven is when you are at peace with yourself, you are in heavens. See? What is the highest wealth in our life? Not your money and houses and all that, or a position. No. The highest wealth is, are we at peace with ourselves or not? But this should be understood with a proper caution. Once I was traveling from Prayagraj to Allahabad. It was heavily raining. After finishing bath in Triveni, we are going. Started raining. And I don't observe this Shivratri or Ekadashi. But that day I had to observe because I was with everybody. I had to pretend I also observe. And suffering because of hunger. So I said, come on, yaar, we'll eat something somewhere. I'm feeling very hungry. So we went to one hotel. Because it was raining, so I had to take my khadao in my hand and walk step by step. Otherwise I'll slip and fall down. One gentleman came. He took my shoes and then put a umbrella on me and slowly took inside. I said, hey, thank you, whosoever you may be. You will be my guest for the lunch today. He smiled. Swamiji, this is my hotel. Then I am your guest. See? And then he says, Swamiji, I am your follower. I am always, mauj mein raho, I am always happy. And I don't know why I ask him this question. You are happy, but how are the things at home? Your wife, your kids and all that. Immediately the whole face changed. Swamiji, why did you ask this question? I said, I don't know. I am sorry if I ask the wrong question. No, that is true. Tell me, is this happiness? That you are happy and because of you, the people at home or around you are miserable? Is it happiness? See, friends, being happy is a responsibility. Our presence should make everybody happy. Then alone we are really happy. See, friends, otherwise, aa gaya Baba ji, ab pata nahi kab jayega. No! To love and to be loved by everybody is the fulfillment of human life. And this can happen only when the pus of anger and desire disappears from our mind. And only bliss, not blisters. So, vidhi tvametam nihitam guhayam. So don't search for heaven, heaven, heaven. So, after that was said, then Yamaraj told. What he said? Lokadimagnim tamuvacha tasmaim ya ishtakaya vatirva yatava sachapi tat pratyavadan yathoktam athasya mrityu punareva tushtaha. Then Yamaraj told him the whole details of the karma kanda, how to make the place where the fire is invoked, how many bricks are required, what will be the layer after layer, what will be the dimension, how it will be smeared with the cow dung, and what will be the thing which will be offered, what will be the mantra that will be chanted. Everything was exhaustively explained by Yamaraj to the young child of 8 years, Nachiket, and after it was told, then Yamaraj asked, have you understood? And Nachiket, like a photographic memory, he told each and every detail so perfectly well that Yamaraj was stunned. And he said, come on, yaar, you are exceptional. He said in English, see, athasya mrityu punarevaha tushtaha. And he was so happy that I am extremely happy. Now, if you are happy, normally you like to give something, isn't it? Not only, I appreciate you. No. Then he said, 15, 16. Tamabravit priyamano mahatma varam tave hadya dadami bhuyah tavaiva namna bhavitayam agnihi shrinkam cha imam aneka rupam gruhana. Tamabravit priyamano mahatma. Mahatma Yamaraj was extremely happy when seeing the performance of the student. Friends, the worldly teachers and the Mahatmas, they have got a difference. What is the difference? In the school, college, when we have the teacher, what we call tutors, they are purchased. They are given a contract. And therefore, there, the student is the boss and the teacher is the subordinate. In many rich, filthy houses, you can see this thing. The teacher comes to teach that useless student. And the student tells, look here, sir, this love letter to give to my friend. Don't tell anybody else. If you tell anybody else, I'll tell my father that he is not a good teacher. You will lose your job. Remember this thing. Get anything done. But when it comes to Babajis, they hell care for us. They will tell us the truth, whether you like or you don't like. See? So, Tamabravit priyamano mahatma. And when he saw that the student is really worthy, and then varam tave hadya dadami bhuyaha. Now I bless you that this Agni, this fire system, will be named after you. It will be called as the Nachiketa Agni. Tavaiva namna bhavitaya magni shrunkam cha imam aneka rupam gruhana. And therefore, I give you this divine necklace which will be of its own kind. Nowhere you will be able to get it. And please accept it. And this is the blessing in addition to what you have asked. Now, that Upanishad tells, Trinachiketa striyametya sandhim tri karma krut tarati janma mrityu brahma jajnam deva midyam viditva nichayemam shantim atyantam eti. Now, Trinachiketa. Now here, I won't go into too many details, only one thing. He who is leading the life with proper responsibility and balance at the three level, at the body level, at the mind level, and at the eye level. We are here not only to live and die, but we are here to be such an instrument that the Lord should select us so that He can express through us. Don't struggle for God realization. Let God realize us. See, friends. And he is, poor fellow, searching some hands which are free from selfish activities. He is searching some speech which is free from the Atma Shlagha and Paraninda. See, that body which is available for serving others. Such an instrument he is searching for. And therefore, unless we delete all kinds of desire, expectation, and we become completely empty, friends, in the emptiness, the divine manifests. Because where emptiness is, there only things can be filled. Our mind is already filled with lots and lots of desires. Even if Bhagwan wants to come, he will have to find out kahan jaun, kahan jaun, kahan jaun. See, friends. Therefore, Trinachiketa, our responsibility towards our body level, our mind level, and at our level. So, external these two, serving the parents, etc., our responsibility for the society, very good. But also we have responsibility towards ourselves. And what is that? These earlier two things, serving the parents, etc., or elders, and serving the society, if this is sincerely done, the net result will be our mind will be free and at peace. There will be no regrets to be carried in the old age. See, friends, in old age, two things torture a person. Taittiriya Upanishad says, Kimahagam sadhuna karavamiti, kimahagam papam akaravam. When I was young, why I did not do the right things and why I did the wrong things. In the old age, the burden of the guilt on account of wrong commissions and right omissions when we were young, that creates a big issue. And therefore, we become frustrated, depressed, dejected, and then we start with the liquid spirituality. Because we cannot tolerate ourselves. See, friends, therefore, we lead our life in such a manner that there are no regrets in life. Not only no regrets, no arrogance. This is the way we look at the world and never take the world as a problem, but take a challenge, and in spite of everything, our cool is maintained. This is the Swarga, this is the heaven. See? Trinachiketa avirete sandhim, tri karma kruttarati janma mrityu. He goes beyond birth and death because now that I is dissolved. How it is dissolved? There are no regrets, there is no arrogance. Friends, our deep sleep is a trailer of God realization. See? In deep sleep, we are nobody, we have nothing, but we are. Being without carrying the load of Sukha Kachra and Gila Kachra is the reality. The moment we are identified with the body, this world becomes real. When we get up in the morning, try to work it on. Last night, where were we? When were we? And what were we? In the deep sleep, we are nowhere, we are never, we are nobody. But we are happy. If you have good sleep for 8 hours, and after you wake up from your 8 hours sleep, will you say, come on yaar, I am damn tired, 8 ghante soya, don't disturb me. No, we become fresh. Why? Because we were nobody. See, therefore, every single experience is our guru if we learn. But we don't learn, that is the whole trouble. So, tri karma krut tarati janma mrityu. Thereafter, no thought will ever come, if I do, what will happen? Nothing has happened, nothing will happen. Relax. See? Therefore, those who do not have the courage to lead this life, they look at the world as a problem. It is not a problem. It's a challenge. And when you take life as a challenge, you will not give up. And you will not complain. When in the 6th chapter, Bhagavan told Arjun, maintain the equanimity of the mind. Arjun, like all of us, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavadrudham tasyaham nigraham manne vayoriva sudushkaram. Hey Krishna, it is okay for you to tell, keep the mind cool, equanimous, but it is very difficult. Chanchalam, it is very unsteady, pramati, disturbing, balavan, it is very strong, drudam, it is very obstinate. Such a mind, how to keep it under control? Difficult. Bhagavan says, yes, it is difficult. But abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagena cha griyate. It is possible. It is possible. See? And it becomes impossible because we are taking it as a problem. Mind is not a problem. Mind is an asset if you have control over your mind. When the same mind is controlling us, then it becomes a problem. Therefore, those who call mind as a problem, they have never worked on the mind. We have to work on the mind, not work by the mind. Like we work by the body, we work on the body. Working by the body, we know. We move in the world, cheat the people and earn money. Working by the body. Now working on the body, we go for a walk, we go for running, we do exercise, we do yoga. For what? So that the body is healthy. Exactly. We are working by the body, default settings, but we are never working on the mind. Start working on the mind. And what is that? Yesterday we told you, try these 2-3 techniques. They are very simple. Number 1, start with 1 minute. Don't talk to yourself. In addition, add one more parameter. Listen to silence. These 2 things together will help you dissolve your mind in consciousness without going to sleep. See? In sleep, mind goes back to Prakriti. We have to avoid the mind's merging in the Prakriti, but it must dissolve into consciousness. See? Therefore, Janma Mrityu, Trikarma Krut Tarati. So these wrong notions about birth, death, heaven, hell, everything will disappear. Then Brahmajanyam Devamidyam Viditva. And then we come to discover what is our essential nature. See? Am I a man, woman, young, old, Indian, non-Indian, rich, poor, educated, overeducated, literate, illiterate? Who am I? See, one of my new book is in gestation, is working on it. That book is Who is I? You must have heard Who am I, isn't it? This book is Who is I? When I gave this thing, there are always wise people. Swamiji, is it by mistake? Who is I is wrong thing. I said, I do only wrong things. The right things everybody does. Who is this I? So, Brahmajanyam Devamidyam Viditva. Then we come to discover our divine nature, and thereafter Shanti Matyantameti. One attains fulfillment for good. Atyanta Shanti. Atyanta Shanti means that Shanti which never ends. Our Shanti is only at the time of chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Where I recently, maybe few years before, went to some school. And in that school, they were chanting some prayer. So the assembly prayer was over. And after that, they said, Shanti. I said, because they were chanting in English. Om, peace, peace, peace. So, instead of that, Her teacher told him, don't make it 3 times, peace, peace, peace. One is enough. Yes. So when the children started only once, so Swamiji, how do you like the prayer? I said, this is the new prayer I heard, which is followed by only one piece. No, why 3 times Shanti, Shanti? No need. I said, Maharani, Namaskar. Now you improve on the Upanishadic mantras. See? Therefore, Shanti, that you are left with no doubt. Doubt-free experience is God realization. I'll tell you some negative way of understanding. Not thinking about the world is thinking about God. See? Experiencing without becoming an experiencer is God realization. Knowing without becoming a knower. Doing without becoming a doer. See? Going through the miseries without becoming miserable. This is God realization. It's not, I was standing there and Bhagwan came and he asked me, hey, तुम्हारे पास चूना है क्या? मेरे पास तंबाकू है. No. See, friends. So, further continuing, Trinaachiketa trayametad viditva ya evam vidvan chinute naachiketam samrityupashan purata pranodya shokati go modate svargaloke. Now, like Nachiket, anybody who will be doing this, ya evam vidvan chinute nachiketam. This Nachiket, Agni, Yagya, anybody vidvan, the wise one, who will conduct this thing, some mrityu pashat purataha, before the arrival of death, mrityu pashat purataha pranodya shokatigo modate swargaloke. So what is the meaning of attaining heavens? Sa modate swargaloke. He, see this root is mud dhatu. From that only moda, pramoda, and the modak given to Ganeshi is same thing. Modate swargaloke. So what is the heavens? Heavens is shokatigo. You go beyond all the negativities in your life. When there is a negativity, we look at an opportunity as a problem. Don't take anything in life as a problem. Either take it as a challenge or take it as an opportunity. Once somebody came, knocked the door 2 times, tuck, 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 tuck. So I didn't open the door. Then again, Jor said, cut, 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 cut. I said, who is there? So the sound came, opportunity. I said, it cannot be. Why? Opportunity knocks only once, not many times. Only once. Therefore, don't make a wrong decision in your life. Remember this, every single event is for our evolution. This is the meaning of the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. You are all the students of Gita, you know. What is the first chapter? Arjun Vishada Yogo Nam. Patanjali will commit suicide. Why? Vishada Yoga, tragedy yoga. See? So how can the tragedy become the yoga? See, friends, yoga unites. That tragedy, because of which we have changed the direction of our life from the dog word to the God word, that tragedy is the yoga. And it was planned, designed by Bhagwan Sri Krishna for Arjun. See? How many years they were together, Krishna and Arjun? So many years. You all know what were their age at the time of war? Bhagwan Krishna was 89 years old and Arjun was 86 years old. Oldies only create wars. Children don't create. See, the problem in the world is not the children. The old people are the problem. Neither they die nor they keep quiet. They create problem. And therefore, when Arjuna came with arrogance and bitterness, Bhagavan Krishna thought it is the right time he can be initiated for something higher. And then he created a problem for Arjuna and said, you want to know to whom to kill, not the enemies. You have to kill your grandfather, you have to kill your guru. Come on, Maro. How can I kill my guru and my grandfather? And the moment the challenge came, he took it as a problem and started crying and frustrated and all that. And after all Bhagavad Gita was told, Bhagavan Krishna did not ask, did you get the knowledge? He didn't ask. His question was, Kaschid eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa kaschid ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Hey Arjun, has your wrong notion gone or not? Ajnana sammoha, wrong notion. And Arjuna also replied the same thing. Yes, I got the knowledge. What is karma yoga? What is jnana yoga? He says, Nashto moha smriti labdha tat prasadat maya achyuta. Now I remember what for I am here, what for we are human beings. Ahara nidra bhayamaitunancha. Is this the purpose of our life? See, friends. And therefore he realized on the battlefield, you are a warrior and not anybody like somebody's grandson, somebody's disciple. That is what we tell in our happy mantra mala. What is the Bhagavad Gita? In one sentence, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Where was Arjun? On the battlefield. When? At the time of the war. What he should be? A warrior or somebody's relation? That's all. Whole Bhagavad Gita. Where are we now? In Satsanga. When? During Satsanga. What should be we? Satsangi. Are we Satsangi? See, friends, it is so important. It's not difficult. Don't be, feel that, it's not possible. It is possible. Therefore, don't take life as a problem. Convert the problem into challenge and invoke the dormant infinite potentiality in us. One common factor for all of us. We all have limited time at our disposal. We all have unlimited potentiality at our disposal. How do we invoke the unlimited potentiality in the limited time at our disposal is the fulfillment of human life. But our problem is, आज करे सो कल कर, कल करे सो परसों, परसों भी क्या करना, जीना है अब बरसों. See friends, Nayamatma balahine na labhya. The truth is not for the dropouts. This must become our first priority. Then only the truth is revealed. So, Eshate Agni Nachiketa Svarga Yama Vrunita Dvitiyena Varena Etam Agnim Tav Prokshanti Janasa Trutiya Varam Nachiketo Vrunishva. After having given this thing, now Yamaraj tell that, now hey Nachiket, Trutiyam Varam Vrunishva. Now what is the third boon that you want? Tell me. And now the third boon is asked by Nachiket. From here we come to the third level. So we have taken care of the body level, whatever Nachiket has to do for the parents, he did it. Then Swarga Agni, if you are remaining at peace, only you can spread peace around you in your society, in your house. Start from your house. See, if all the houses have peace in them, within them, the whole society will be at peace. See? Don't go to create peace in the whole world. Your house should be at peace. But our house is right from the morning, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveda, Yutsva, Dhum Dhadaka, Suru ho jata hai. See, friends. Now the third one is, now we have to come back to ourselves. Now the third one, Nachiket asked in the 20th mantra, and what it is, how it is, let us leave it for tomorrow. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.